So they got to see where they grew quite a bit, but they were determined to get this first one done. They were willing to put in the sweat equity, and they were willing to do just about anything. This meant the world to them.
Right.
You know, I met with her, and she said, before I could even say anything, she said, Tom, what's a good way I can give back? And I said, well, how did you get started, right? Think back to that, and can you relate to anybody that you've met through your journey that's at where you were? And what's a good way that we can lift them up? And she said, you know what, you're right. So what do we got to do that? And I said, well, funny enough, we've already been working on it for about a year. We just need mentors that we can trust our why, that this is not a get rich quick scheme. You're here to help somebody get their first property done, right? So she said, all right, sign me up. I said, all right, well, I mean, we know what your credit is. We know you got money. We know you got the experience. I don't really have to vet you. You're like the easiest part of this so far. So I met with her about every week, and I, bounced ideas off of her for like, hey, should we do this? Should we look at this? What do you think, right? And she's like, well, she really helped fine tune our process. And so now I believe we rolled this out in February, where we had a QR code at our Young Investors event that said, hey, we're coming out with a mentorship program. Do you feel like you're stuck? You've been going to the meetups. You've been trying to learn how to do it. Maybe you don't have the money or don't have the credit, can't find your deal, whatever it is. You feel like you need the extra help to get the first one done. Scan this QR code and answer this application, and we'll see if it's a good fit. And from that first meeting, we got over 10 applicants just from our room of like 30 or 40.
Yeah, that's great.
And so we wanted this to be a benefit, just to start off at least, a benefit for being in the room, right? We want to incentivize, you need to be in the room, right? This is where the deals are done. And so, now I've got clear over 20 applicants.
Yeah.
And I don't have nearly as many mentors.
Right.
So we told everybody, hey, we appreciate this is what you guys want. This is what you guys need. Let us test it first. Right. And then we'll get back to you guys, and we'll let you guys come into this, and we'll pair you up. So Kate Stiles, wonderful mentor, wonderful friend. She's grown tremendously in this space. That was a perfect first mentor for this project. Boy, we just had to figure out of the pool of 10, which were the best ones to start out with. And throughout running Young Investors, I notice everybody that comes and goes every month. There's 2 that are perfect that come as many times as they can. Mm-hmm. They're always happy to be there, and they're always happy to help. And that would be Tori Eselstein and Eric Miller.
Awesome.
Now the investing couple.
Yeah.
They came to every Young Investors. And even this past Monday at our presentation where they showed off the investment property, showed a picture of them at the first one, and they're like, that's us from back then? Yeah. So they got to see where they grew quite a bit, but they were determined to get this first one done. They were willing to put in the sweat equity, and they were willing to do just about anything. This meant the world to them.
Right.
And so Tori had told me about how this had meant so much to her from a young age to be able to do this. And so you could really see their why, as to why it made sense to pick them as the first ones.